Hello, I'm Andrew. Welcome to Tea with Andrew. Today we're talking about the speaking and listening exam for entry 2 and about the 4 parts in that exam. Okay, so there are 4 tasks in this exam. There are 3 speaking tasks and 1 listening exam at the end. In the exam you will have an examiner, of course, or the assessor, and 2 candidates. Okay, so first of all, you'll meet the examiner. You'll introduce yourself to the examiner. So you'll say your names and the examiner will introduce himself. The examiner might explain the 4 parts of the exam. And you can sit down and take your time and relax and smile. Don't worry. Okay, so here are the 4 parts to the exam. Task 1 is exchange of personal information. That is about asking your partner questions. Task 2, unprepared talk. This is a talk for 2 minutes about something. Task 3 is describing people and places. This is talking about a picture. And the last task, task 4, is the listening and discussion. So for exchange of personal information, the examiner will ask you for the first part, part 1, to ask your partner simple questions like, what's your nationality? Where do you live? What are your plans for the future? So these are easy questions, just a little bit harder than entry 1. When you have finished asking your partner the questions, he or she will ask you. And then for part 2, the examiner will ask you some questions. It will ask both candidates some questions, and he will perhaps, he or she will try to use the past simple. What did you do yesterday? Or what did you have for breakfast? Or what did you do at the weekend? Something like that.
Can you ask Nadia some questions and Nadia listen and answer the questions, and then Nadia ask Roxana some questions?
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Nadia.
Where do you come from?
I came from Afghanistan.
How long did you been in there?
10 years.
Okay. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 3 children, 2 boys, 1 girl.
Okay. Are you working?
No, I'm a housewife.
Where do you live in there?
In Elfort.
Do you like your area?
Yes, I like.
Can you tell me some example, please?
Yeah, because everything is near my house. That's why I like this area. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Nadia, can you ask Roxana some questions?
Roxana, where are you from?
I'm from Bangladesh.
Okay. How long did you been here?
6 years.
Yeah. Are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I have.
Where do you live?
I live in Ilford.
Okay. Are you working?
No, I'm a housemaker.
Your family is here?
No. I live in here with my husband and 2 children.
Okay.
But my family, my father, mother, they are living in my country.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Nadia.
Thank you too.
Roxana, can you tell me what you did last week? Can you tell me maybe about one day last week?
Yeah, last week I went Central London. I saw seaside. Sorry, I saw sea life with my family, me, my husband, and 2 children. It was very nice. We are very happy when we saw them. Everything is live. We saw lots of different type of fish inside, penguin, crocodile, animal, have some animal. Everything is alive. It was very nice.
Yeah.
My children is there, very enjoyed it.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this?
No.
Did you
Sea
see
life?
it?
No.
No, sea life?
No.
Okay. How do you travel from your home to your classes, Nadia?
I come by walk.
And how did you come to class yesterday?
Yesterday I don't have class.
Ah, so
Yeah.
what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday we are going park with family here.
And what did you do in the park?
Barbecue park. I make a barbecue and we are nice weather. Yeah, we are enjoying.
And what did you do before the barbecue?
Before we are home and then we are make everything and then go park.
Okay, thank you both of you.
Thank you too.
That's the end of task 1.
Task 2 is an unprepared talk. The examiner will ask you to talk for 2 minutes on a topic. This is a topic from the examiner. It could be about your course at college, or about your country, or about a meal that you've had in England, in the UK, or in your country. It could be about what you did at the weekend. Often it will involve talking in the past tense, so you may have to talk in the past tense, such as the past simple. For part 2, your partner will listen to this talk and will ask you 2 questions about your talk. After that, there may be some questions from the examiner.
Roxana, I'd like you to tell me what you did yesterday. You're going to talk for about 2 minutes about what you
Okay.
did yesterday.
Yesterday.
Just 1 minute.
Okay,
And
okay.
I'd like Nadia to listen and then ask Roxana 2 questions.
Okay.
You've got 1 minute's thinking time if you want to think before you start.
Okay, no problem. Yesterday, I went my uncle's house. It was very wonderful day for us because I saw my uncle's long time after 20 years. So it was very nice. I was very excited when I saw my uncle. My children, they enjoyed very much. My uncles prepared for us some food. We ate yesterday night. We ate dinner. His house. Then we talked to each other, and then my uncle he was very happy when he saw me, because we don't see each other long time. 20 years, it was long time, no? Then my uncle has 2 children. I see there. Yesterday I saw there, and my auntie, she was very nice lady, very helpful and friendly. We are very happy with us, with their. Then my one cousin, she joined with us. Same thing. She's so long time after my uncles and me. Then we come back and 11 o'clock at home. That's it.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you too.
Nadia, have you got some questions you could ask?
Where does live your uncle?
My uncles live in Dagenham.
Not far.
Not far, yeah.
Before where he lived, you didn't see long time. 20 years?
Before he was in Bangladesh, but when I get married, then we don't see each other. That's like long time.
Yeah.
I left my country 2000. Before I come Italy, then I shift in England. Then when I came in England, then I saw her.
Okay, thank you. What you said that you ate food together?
Yeah.
What sort of food? What food did you eat?
It was chicken, tandoori, rice, meat, fish kebab, prawn curry, salad, lots of food, dessert.
What was your favorite?
My favorite is prawn and meat.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Right, Nadia, I'd like you to talk for about 2 minutes, and Roxana, I'd like you to listen and ask questions.
Okay.
Nadia, I'd like you to tell me about a special day in your life. How did it start and finish? Okay? So you've got 1 minute to think about it if you want to write any notes.
Yeah, my special day is last week. Eid. We want to go my brother-in-law house. We were together, our family, and make a barbecue. And then we were very enjoy with all families together. And then watching TV for family. And then talking about
What did you talk about?
about our family in my country, talking, and then we are eating dessert. We are wear my Afghani dress. Yeah, all my husband and my children and me and all families wearing my country clothes. Yeah, it's very special day. We are eating a special food in my country's Kabuli palau and kebab. And after drink tea and dessert, and very enjoying all family together. Yeah.
Thank you, Nadia. Roxana, would you like to ask Nadia 2 questions?
Did you go anywhere in Eid?
Yeah, my brother-in-law house.
Which day it was you eat?
Friday.
Who did all the cooking?
Me and my brother-in-law's wife together. We were cooking here.
Task 3, describing people and places. For part 1, this is where you talk about a picture, 2 pictures. Okay, for entry 1, you talk about 1 picture, but for entry 2, you talk about 2 pictures. So you may have an old car and a new car, and you have to compare the pictures. And you have to say your opinion. So you could say, yes, this car's new and it looks very modern, it's very nice, but I don't like this old car. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work very well. keep breaking down. It's no good. Or fast food and Sunday lunch. So again, compare. I think this food is here is much more healthy than the other food. The Sunday lunch is more healthy. Something like this. So compare the pictures and give your opinion. For part 2, the examiner will ask more questions, perhaps about your opinions, what you think about the pictures.
Three. Nadia, please look at these pictures. I'd like you to tell me and Roxana what you can see in the pictures. Compare the two pictures and give your opinion. I want you to speak for about 2 minutes.
Okay, these two pictures, this one is vegetable and fruit. This is healthy, and this picture is unhealthy food. This one is better than this because this one is healthy and this one is unhealthy, and better than this. A lot of colorfuls, red, green, yellow, and purple. Nice color. This one better than this. And this one is chips and burger cooks, not better. This is not good for health. This one is better. This is carrots, onion, strawberry, banana, and watermelon. This strawberry is good for breakfast, and burger is not good for breakfast. This strawberry is healthy fruit, and burger is not good for health in the breakfast.
Thank you, Nadia. I'd like to ask you some questions. Where do you buy your food? Do you buy your food in the supermarket, or do you buy your food from the outside market?
I buy sometime in supermarket, sometime in the outside market. Yeah. Outside market is fresh. That's why fresh and healthy. Yeah. Inside market is maybe frizzy, unfresh, and
what do your children like to eat?
my children is like burger. It's not good for health, but all children like burger, chips.
Thank you, Nadia. Thank you.
Okay, for task 4, the listening and discussion. So the examiner will have a CD player perhaps and will play a text for you to listen to. You listen once and then you answer a gist question. This is the question about the whole of the text, like this. Is it about school or about hospital? Okay, then you will listen one more time for a detail. Like, what platform does the train leave from? Something like that. Or what colour is the girl's hair? You then have a second listening text and you have the same again. So you will go through the same again. Listen once, have the gist question, and then the detail question. Listen again and then have the detail question. There will then be a short discussion about the second text, like this. So, okay, so we just listened about video games. What do you think of children playing video games? Is it good if children play video games all morning? Or something like that.
You are going to hear 2 texts. I will play the first text and you will answer questions. Then I will play the second text and you will answer questions. Now I'll play the first
Good morning,
text.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to your bread making class. Today, we are making bread from around the world. Last week we made typical English-style bread, but today we are making some bread from Italy, India and Poland. We are making bread for baking pizzas, using rye flour for our Polish bread, and we are making chapatis and naan breads. As there are 10 of you, I would like you to work in 5 groups of 2 students, because we only have 5 ovens working. We are starting with the rye bread, as this takes longer to make, and then we can make the pizza base so we can have pizza for lunch. After lunch, we are making the Indian breads.
Roxanne, please answer yes or no.
Okay.
This is about a cake making lesson.
No.
Nadia, please answer yes or no. The speaker is a teacher.
Yes.
Thank you. You will now listen to the text again. This time I'm going to give you some questions before you listen. Roxanne, what bread did they make last week? Nadia, tell me one thing they are making today.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to your bread making class. Today, we are making bread from around the world. Last week, we made typical English-style bread, but today, we are making some bread from Italy, India and Poland. We are making bread for baking pizzas, using rye flour for our Polish bread, and we are making chapatis and naan breads. As there are 10 of you, I would like you to work in 5 groups of 2 students, because we only have 5 ovens working. We are starting with the rye bread, as this takes longer to make, and then we can make the pizza base so we can have pizza for lunch. After lunch, we are making the Indian breads.
Roxanne, what bread did they make last week?
They made English bread.
And Nadia, tell me one thing they are making today.
Chapati.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
I will now play the second text. Please listen and then answer the questions.
Good evening, parents and children. We invited you here to tell you about a new activity we want to offer our children. We are worried about the amount of traffic around our school gates, both in the morning and in the afternoon. There are so many parked cars on the road and the pavements that parents and children can't see to cross the roads safely. To help this problem with the traffic, we are offering road safety classes for cycling. We want more children to come to school on bikes because now we have safe bike paths near the school. This is good for the children and can help the traffic problem in the area at the same time.
Roxanne, does the school want more car parking spaces?
No.
Thank you. Nadia, is the meeting about coming to school on bikes?
Yes.
Thank you. You will now listen to the text again. This time I'm going to give you some questions before you listen. Can't see to cross the road. Okay, tell me when you've listened.
Okay.
Nadia, where are the bike paths?
Okay.
You can't see the road, no?
Please listen again.
Okay.
Good evening, parents and children. We invited you here to tell you about a new activity we want to offer our children. We are worried about the amount of traffic around our school gates, both in the morning and in the afternoon. There are so many parked cars on the road and the pavements that parents and children can't see to cross the roads safely. To help this problem with the traffic, we are offering road safety classes for cycling. We want more children to come to school on bikes because now we have safe bike paths near the school. This is good for the children and can help the traffic problem in the area at the same time. This is the ESB.
Roxanne, who can't see to cross the road?
Children and parents.
Thank you. And Nadia, where are the bike paths?
Parents.
Okay, thank you. Now, I'd like to finish the assessment with a discussion about food. Is it better to cook your own bread and food? And what are the problems when you buy takeaways or ready-made food? So do you think it's better to cook your own bread and food?
Yeah.
Yes, it's better.
Okay, why do you think it's better?
Because it's made fresh every day. It's healthy for everybody, no? And then in the market they sell bread. Sometimes this is not good because it is not fresh, and they how can they make, we don't know. Maybe it's unhealthy.
Better to
No?
make at home healthy and fresh.
Okay. What are the problems when you buy ready-made food like takeaways? Are there any problems when you have food that you have comes to your house?
No, it's not another problem. Sometimes we don't have enough time, then we buy food outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you like that food? Is it good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes good.
Okay.
Yeah, but not always.
And what about going to restaurants? Do you like to go to restaurants?
Yes.
Do you think the food is good in restaurants?
Yes,
Restaurant
sometimes.
food is not very good, but we like. Sometimes we went to a restaurant. Children like food, outside food.
Yeah, we're going family. Sometimes good. Yeah.
Any occasion, we are going to restaurant with family, friends.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
This is the
Thank
end
you
of the
too.
assessment. Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks.
too.
Okay, so hooray! Now it's the end of the exam, but before you go, don't forget, make a good impression as you go. Smile, thank you, thank the examiner, and say goodbye. And now you can relax. You have finished your exam. So good luck with that. Bye now. Thank you.